This is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, and we service Oklahoma City and Tulsa for investors in real estate. But, I want to talk a little bit about me. I don't know why, but maybe it's a good idea. It's more really about Oklahoma City because it's where I grew up. My parents moved to Oklahoma City from a small Oklahoma town when I was 9 months old in the 1950s. Actually earlier than that, late 1940s. That's how old I am, guys. And, it's kind of a sleepy little town. But a pretty good place to grow up, where you knew everybody. Despite the fact probably at the time it was about 350,000 people in the metro area. Now it's grown to 1.4 million people. And I've seen the changes in Oklahoma City, all my life. I've been away a few times, but mostly I've spent my time in the Oklahoma City market and just enjoying, what we had to offer. I've seen various phases for Oklahoma City, but, what has been astounding to me is the progress that we've made, in the last 20, 30 years versus the other times when I didn't think progress was even possible in the Oklahoma City market. So, after the oil bust of 1982, where Oklahoma City was, living in a false economy, and the things just kind of broke down, then some very intelligent people, very forward thinking, got together with things called the MAPS project, the Metropolitan Area Projects, where you voted a 1-cent sales tax on ourselves in the 1990s to get things, back, because it was a dead city. I mean, literally, there was not that much to do. There was no vibrancy or life to the city. I know I'm sounding extremely negative, but understand, when you live in your own city for all this time and you want things to change, it can be very, very frustrating. But since that first MAPS project, and now we're on our fourth, and billions of dollars has been invested in infrastructure, it's incredible the amount of changes that I've seen in the Oklahoma City market. And, certain things that have happened, like the Murrah bombing, was a seminal event in the Oklahoma City area. To me, growing up, it was a very segregated city. And when I say segregated, I mean white and black, for instance. I grew up in a time what's called separate but equal. But things changed. But the Murrah bombing happened almost 30 years ago now. And it transformed the city in terms of our attitude towards each other. It brought everybody together. It was a shared tragedy. We all knew somebody down there. I knew people that I was very friendly with and really loved that lost their lives in that. And it was a very difficult time, but we bonded together. And we didn't want to be the city that was the city of the biggest domestic terrorism act in history. We wanted so much more for Oklahoma City. And since that time, with the MAPS projects, everything else that we've done, it's been incredible. The amount of people coming in from different parts of the country, from outside the country, to live here and to work here has transformed the city. But it still has that sense of unity about it. And it's what I love about where Oklahoma City has gone from the time that I remember growing up to the time now. I love this city. I'm very proud of it. It's constantly changing. It's constantly getting better. And that's the reason why that I'm still here doing real estate, making, I hope, a dream situation for investors so that they have all the money that they need when they get to be as old as I am. And Oklahoma City is the place now to be.